Hello everyone, welcome to ALLCHOICE Legends and Tales. Today, we're diving into a mysterious prophecy book straight from Serbia, the Kremna Prophecies. And trust me, after hearing these stories, you'll be hoping some of these predictions never come true. Why are the Kremna Prophecies so famous? Well, because some of these eerie predictions have already been proven true, making them both convincing and downright chilling. The origin of these prophecies is quite legendary, coming from a tiny, unassuming village called Kremna. Even the name sounds a little magical, doesn't it? In the 19th century, Kremna was home to two remarkable figures, an uncle and nephew duo, Miloš Tarabić, born in 1809, and Mitar Tarabić, born in 1829. These two were from the same region as Nikola Tesla, but unlike the famous inventor, they were illiterate farmers. Yes, you heard that right. Not so well-educated prophets. The uncle and nephew with a superpower, Miloš and Mitar, had a super mysterious ability: remote viewing. Simply put, they could see into the future and view far-off scenes as if they were watching a sci-fi movie. Even Einstein would scratch his head at this one. In fact, remote viewing caught the attention of modern society and was even researched by the CIA during the Cold War as part of their Stargate project to spy on enemy secrets. At first, Uncle Miloš thought he was just daydreaming, but when those visions started becoming reality, he realized he had a gift. Soon, his nephew Mitar discovered he had inherited the same ability. They decided to record what they saw, enlisting the help of a local priest named Tarabić. This collaboration led to the creation of the Kremna Prophecies we know today, originally written in Serbian and later translated into multiple languages worldwide. The illiterate seers who could see the future. These records became known as Serbia's sacred book, with a reputation rivaling that of the Bible in the West. The prophecies include 34 predictions, each more astonishing than the last. Let's take a look at some of the most famous ones. One of the most shocking prophecies in the Kremna book is its description of future world wars. The Tarabić duo accurately predicted World War I and World War II. But the most talked about prediction is the one about World War III, which still sparks endless debate and controversy today. In one prophecy, the Tarabić duo stated, "When a prince is killed, war will engulf the world." This prediction is believed to have foreseen the 1914 assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary. This event ignited World War I, plunging Europe into chaos, with empires crumbling and millions of lives lost. The Tarabić prophecy eerily captured the trigger for this devastating conflict, foreshadowing the dark shadows of global wars to come. The Tarabics also predicted World War II and the rise of Hitler, describing a man who will lead a nation like a ravenous wolf into war, wielding powerful and advanced weapons that would cause widespread death and destruction. This description fits Hitler to a T, as he stirred nationalism and military aggression, dragging Europe into another global conflict. With tanks, warplanes, and chemical weapons, Hitler unleashed untold devastation, just as the Tarabics had foreseen. But perhaps the most controversial prediction is the one about World War III. They foresaw humanity facing an unprecedented global conflict involving nuclear weapons, with the prophecy stating, "When fire falls from the sky, people will flee to the cracks in the earth." The terrifying part of this prophecy is that it hints at a nuclear war. As the most destructive weapon in human history, nuclear warfare would not be confined to battlefields, but would scorch cities, towns, and countless innocent civilians. The fire from the sky likely refers to nuclear bombs or missile attacks, massive fireballs that would obliterate cities in seconds, releasing deadly radiation and forcing people to seek refuge underground to escape the menace above. Although the prophecy of World War III hasn't become a reality yet, it eerily echoes the nuclear tensions of the Cold War, today's geopolitical clashes, and the constant rat race of global arms buildups. The recent turmoil, nuclear threats popping up like pesky ads, and overall sense of impending doom seem to make this prophecy feel a bit too close for comfort. The dynamic duo, Mitar Tarabić and his uncle, warned us about a potential nuclear apocalypse, urging humanity to appreciate the importance of peace because, hey, no one wants to play hide and seek with radioactive fallout. Mitar once told his priestly godfather that after World War II, the world would enjoy a brief spell of peace and prosperity. Spoiler alert, it's just an illusion. He warned that people would lose their reverence for the divine, choosing instead to worship their own wisdom, which, compared to divine wisdom, is about as impressive as a toddler's doodle next to the Mona Lisa. The Tarabić uncles also foresaw many modern inventions like movies, TVs, and cars, long before they existed. They even described small devices that sound suspiciously like today's smartphones. According to them, people would grow distant, lost in the virtual worlds of these tiny boxes, becoming colder than an ice cube in Antarctica. At times, their prophecies sound like excerpts from a sci-fi novel. They envisioned a device that could display images inside a box. Is that not today's TV and computer screens? Even creepier, they predicted that these boxes would bring us so close to another realm, maybe the afterlife, that the distance would be like hair to the scalp. Now that's some hair-raising stuff. They also had some thoughts about energy. According to them, we're messing up the planet by digging up resources from the ground, when in reality, energy is all around us, even inside our own bodies. They believed humanity was being led astray by so-called science, and only at the end would we realize we are, in fact, energy beings. Sounds pretty wild, right? But hey, it kind of aligns with Nikola Tesla's theories. Speaking of Tesla, he once proposed a Tesla device that could absorb cosmic energy from the air or magnetic fields to generate limitless power. Whether this device ever existed remains a mystery, but in 2014, a group called the Kesh Foundation claimed to have reconstructed a version of it, the macro device, which supposedly generates more power than it consumes, though not quite the free energy miracle we all hoped for. Some users claimed it mysteriously drew energy from people around it. Tarabić's vision and Tesla's theories share some uncanny similarities, suggesting that we might still be missing the mark on understanding the energy within ourselves. The Tarabić uncles also spoke of a clash between two worlds, a chilling nod to the Cold War's East-West divide. They foresaw intense confrontations between Western powers, mainly the US and allies, and the Eastern Bloc, led by the Soviet Union, perfectly capturing the geopolitical tensions of the 20th century, especially the US-Soviet standoffs. They even predicted the breakup of a powerful country, a dead-on hit with the Soviet Union's collapse in 1991. After years of economic struggles and political chaos, it's like they had a front-row seat to history, armed with a crystal ball. They also envisioned humanity searching for life on the moon and other planets, only to find that Earth's version of life is one of a kind. Their predictions hinted at life forms we can't quite grasp, like silicon-based beings, or, who knows, rock people from another galaxy. This brings to mind the mysterious stone spheres of Costa Rica, perfectly rounded 2,000 years old orbs with millimeter-level precision that continue to baffle archaeologists. Similarly, there's a stone ball buried at Tarabić's house, which he claimed was the source of his prophetic powers. The uncle's prophecies not only showcase their sci-fi-like vision of the future, but also provoke us to rethink modern science and our unknown destiny. Are their prophecies accurate, or just a load of mystical mumbo-jumbo? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because more mysterious tales await.